Hey, this is Digital Dave with another cryptocurrency and blockchain update. This is the first Crazy for Cryptos video for the year 2021. And what a year we're having already. Wow, it doesn't get any more exciting than this. In more ways than one. This is a cryptocurrency channel, and that's what we'll talk about. But just real quick, there's a lot going on in the political scene. But let me just say this, that the world is a stage. That's what Shakespeare said. Keep that in mind. Okay, cryptos, a lot of milestones have been reached. We have got to as high as $42,000 Bitcoin. We have reached a $1 trillion market cap, a little bit more than $1 trillion, another milestone. So we broke 20,000 Bitcoin end of 2020. That was the previous all-time high. And so these are milestones. We're going milestone after milestone. And let me tell you a personal milestone that I'm really happy to hear about, but I'm not taking credit for it. So back in the spring of 2020, I was sitting by the beach in Samui, and a voice came to me and said $30,000 Bitcoin. And I was thinking at that time, about what the price of Bitcoin would be at the end of 2020, because people were asking about it or making predictions or whatever. And internally, I heard $30,000 Bitcoin. And this didn't come from me, it didn't come from my research or anything like that, it just came to me. And I made a few videos after that came to me. I'm not sure the exact videos, but if you guys want to go to my channel, or let me know in the comment which video it was and maybe the timestamp or whatever, but you don't have to do that. Okay, but I mentioned at least 2 or 3 videos that $30,000 Bitcoin came to me, and well, I'll tell you how close of a hit that was, is that 36 hours into 2021 was when we hit $30,000. So this is a day and a half into 2021, it reached $30,000. So again, I'm not taking credit for it, it just came to me, and I just shared, and I said this is what came to me. And sure enough, that's a 99.9% hit, or something close to that. I've got other predictions that I've done on my own, with my own intuition and my own chart reading, and on looking at adoption rate, and the problems they're solving. I've got my own formula. Let me say that clearly. I come up with my own formula about how I do my predictions, and some of them were really spot on. I'll tell you. I said Theta $2 end of 2021, or end of 2020. Excuse me. Well, it went to $2 January 1st, 2021. So that was right on the money. Zilliqa, I didn't quite get that one, but Zilliqa went on an absolute tear, and it surprised a lot of people, made a lot of people a lot of money. Chainlink, I said that Chainlink would go to $30 plus by end of 2020, and it didn't do that. I'm really surprised that didn't take off a lot higher. I'm not worried about Chainlink at all. Chainlink is basically a partner with everybody, like just about every blockchain, every DeFi project uses Chainlink. And I'm not worried about Link at all. Link is going to be an absolute monster, and it's foundational. It's a blue chip foundational crypto. It's more important than Bitcoin. I think it's going to make people more money than Bitcoin, especially if you're buying now. You buy Bitcoin $40,000 or $42,000, whatever. I guess it's $40,000 right now. I don't see a big ROI for Bitcoin for this year, and people's going to get upset with that. Because my personal prediction for Bitcoin is between $70,000 and $100,000 for 2021. And that's 2 to 3x, I guess. Yeah, 2 to 3x, 2 to 2.5x. Golly, anyways, yeah. So it's 40. Yeah, up to a 2.5x return for Bitcoin. I see other cryptos doing a lot better than a 2.5x. I think Chainlink will go to at least $150 this year. And I've said for a long time, Theta will go to $20 this year, $20 in 2021, and right now it's right at $2 again. It went up to like $2.30. Theta's in consolidation mode now, and we're pretty much, this isn't trading or financial advice, we've pretty much hit bottom for Theta as far as price goes. Sure, it could go lower, and when I upload this video, it'll probably go lower. It seems like the timing is kind of strange on that. But if it dips a little bit, it goes down to $1.80, $1.70. I mean, I'm not panicking. I'm still a buyer up to $2. I got in a long time ago with Theta under 10 cents. This shows you how much I believe in the price potentiality with Theta going to much higher numbers. So I'm still buying up to $2. So it's still in the buy zone for me. and I think it's going to do really well. 20 bucks this year. Could go even higher. But don't sell your house and put it all into Theta or any crypto because someone on YouTube said this is where the prices are going to go. But in my investment opinion, it's going to go a lot higher, and I think $20 is going to happen. Yeah, Chainlink 150 this year should happen. Zilliqa should breach its all-time high of 23 cents probably in the next month or two. It's hard to get that one. That one's that's actually retraced from 10 cents, went down to it had about a 25% retracement. Zilliqa is in accumulation mode as well, so that should continue to increase in the next next couple of weeks. Let's see, Digibyte, I believe Digibyte will go to 50 cents sometime this year. And what else? We've got Ethereum. I don't know where Ethereum is going to go this year, but I think Ethereum will go to a $10,000 bill. And yeah, it's good. I'm just much more bullish on Cardano and Zilliqa and Theta, because they all three do what Ethereum does, and they all three have bridges. So if you're building an existing project on Ethereum, or if you have an existing project on Ethereum, there are bridges for all three of these cryptos. There are bridges where they can port these projects over easily over to Theta, Cardano, and Zilliqa. That's why I'm way more bullish on these three projects. So Theta's like doing everything, really. That's why that's my top holding, is Theta. Cardano, I believe Cardano will hit $10 in 2022. It should go to a few dollars this year, but a $10 bill for 2022 is my prediction for that. Again, let me just reiterate, these predictions I'm telling you now, these are my on, and if they hit or miss, it's my call. The $30,000 Bitcoin, it came to me. It just came to my head. So I'm not taking credit for that. I'm just relaying what came to me. Let's see. I guess that's about it. We're talking, a lot going on in the scene on the tube. I don't watch television, and I think that's the #1 life hack that you could possibly do, is throw out the television. Don't throw it out the window, but just don't turn it on. Maybe use it to watch some Netflix movies or something like that. But I'm telling you, watching the news, I don't care if it's Al Jazeera or CNN or anything else, that is poison for the mind. Watching just television in general is poison for the mind. And I get a little bit of hate from saying that, but it really is. It's a drug, and I think that's probably the most dangerous drug that you could possibly take. Probably more dangerous than alcohol. Probably more dangerous than most drugs that you can think of. It really is, I call it junk food for the mind, is what the television is. So you throw that out, and I believe your intuition will increase, and there's other things you can do to improve that. But TV really clouds the mind, and yeah, it's not a good thing in my opinion. YouTube is fantastic though. YouTube is great because you can learn about anything for free. Like I'm providing free tips and financial opinions here on this channel, to really deep dive into the cryptos and how things work and how to properly, what am I trying to say? Properly store it and swap it, exchange it, whatever. You may want to consider joining the Crazy for Cryptos Patreon group. It's patreon.com/crazyforcryptos. Consider joining that for all the nitty-gritty and all these other juicy things, but you don't have to if you don't want to. That's totally okay. But check below for the link for the Patreon group, and it's really growing. It's really becoming a really big group, and I appreciate everybody who's referred people to the Crazy for Cryptos Patreon group. I appreciate all the referrals. There's no way to really track them, but I want to thank you for doing that. I know Digital Asset News has mentioned the Patreon group, or at least the Crazy for Cryptos channel. So thank you, Rob, with Digital Asset News. Appreciate that, and everybody else, all the other YouTube channels who have referred to my channel. Thank you. I really appreciate that, and reciprocity. I'm big on that. It's hard to thank each person because I don't know who's done that, but I do get a message occasionally people saying, Dave, I've sent you 3 or 4 referrals or a couple of referrals, and I thank them for that. And so, all right, that's it. I guess I'm kind of rambling now. I'm just hanging out at this coffee garden, coffee shop. Organic coffee. This is what I'm drinking right now, organic coffee. All right, this is Didi. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.